Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. The Hoosiers ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Charlotte's offense will have first crack at this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
Really nice job.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. The Hoosiers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Richard. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Selling the fake. And they got him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. Looking for a huge play. Leaping grab for a big gain. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the counter. There he goes. The 50. Smashes through the tackle. At the 20. Touchdown, Charlotte. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll try the right side. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss.
He's going to take a shot. Upstairs to make the catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Gonna run it. It's Richard. All over him immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Here's a little room there. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to the run, it's Alexander. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Niners!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And right down the middle. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Right side, it's shot. Got room at the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hoosiers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They're all over him. Just gets rid of that one.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Hits inside, it's Alexander. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Going to throw it deep. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The fake and wants to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
At the 35, he's loose. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. This time on target. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
This time he's got it. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Got to make the play on 4th. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Indiana's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here's some daylight. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Richard. At the 45 on his way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Out wide right, it's Richard. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Left side is Becker. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Tucker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Caught. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The 49ers will punt this one away. Looking for room. The spin, still on his feet. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on their scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
Lots of running room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Enough to move the chains. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football, so good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
with the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. 6th play of the drive coming up. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Indiana! And the stomping has commenced. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Indiana 40, Charlotte 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Right side, it's Alexander. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he made the grab with enough for the 1st down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to get started. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, it gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Alexander. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. 2nd and long here. The give to the back. They've got him corralled.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The 49ers have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Martin. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1. And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got enough. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Alexander.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Boston. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Well, this one had all the suspense.